Hello soldiers, this is Ghost45 and welcome to part 2 of Top 24 Scariest SCP 2 Remastered. This is part 2 of the video, and let's get this video started because it's pretty late and it's like 1 in the morning and it is kind of scary. Literally, it's kind of scary when I'm recording like this. Sorry. That's something I'm eating something right now. So, let's get this video started.
SCP-409, Object Class Keter. SCP-409 resembles a large quartz crystal approximately 1.5 meters tall and 0.6 meters wide. Any objects coming in contact with it will begin to crystallize after 3 hours. This effect will occur in any material other than granite. The crystallization will spread by approximately 2.5 centimeters per minute and will convert the entire object or organism inside and out.
Damn!
Subjects report this effect to be extremely painful and similar to frostbite. After complete crystallization, the object will begin to make snapping and creaking noises for approximately 20 minutes, before bursting into thousands of fragments with great force. Anything touched by or touching a fragment will immediately begin to crystallize. Nothing at this time is able to reverse the effect in organic matter, including amputation of affected areas. Inorganic matter will only crystallize for a few centimeters around point of contact. Extensive testing has yielded no information as to why the crystallization occurs. SCP-409 and the shards created by it are indistinguishable from any other quartz crystal. The effects appear to be similar to a seed crystal, where a pre-existing crystal formation is added to a solution, causing the crystal to grow. SCP-409, however, appears to do this with all solid matter, and does not need to remain in contact. How this is done, why it is unique among other quartz crystals, and why granite is the only material immune are still unknown. No physical contact should be made with SCP-409 for any reason. Anything making physical contact with it is contained and quarantined immediately, along with any materials used in the transport of the subject. It is kept in a granite case at all times. Any transportation of 409 is done in a sealed granite container. Residue from its effects are sealed in granite containers, along with any tools used to transport residue into containers. SCP-409 was recovered under a pile of crystal shards several feet deep. Losses of personnel during recovery were high. SCP-015, Object Class Euclid. SCP-015 is a mass of pipes, vents, boilers, and other various plumbing apparatuses completely filling a warehouse. The pipes appear to grow when not under observation, attempting to connect to nearby structures via sewer systems and underground plumbing. SCP-015 contains, at current estimate, around 190 kilometers of pipes, ranging in diameter from 2.5 centimeters to over 1 meter. Some pipes appear new, while others are rusted and leaking. Pipes have been reported as being made of bone, wood, steel, pressed ash, human flesh, glass, and granite. No pipes composed of lead, PVC, plastic, copper, or any other traditional materials for the production of pipes have been found.
Oh god. This video reminds me of the back rooms. Oh my god. If there's a game, let me know down in the comments below and I will play the game. This video better at least this video hopefully. Oh my god, I'm so scared. If this video reaches 5,000 likes, I will play the Backrooms. I know the Backrooms has a video game. I know. I'll look it up. If you guys want me to play that, I will.
SCP-015 reacts to tools and aggression. Any personnel acting violently, carrying tools, or attempting to damage or repair SCP-015 in any way will trigger a reaction. Any pipes near the subject will burst, spraying on the subject for several seconds before the flow suddenly stops.
God
Pipes
damn.
have been reported containing oil, mercury, rats, a species of insect not yet identified, ground glass, seawater, entrails, and molten iron. Pipes will continue to burst around the subject until death or retreat. SCP-015 was cut back to its current structure after attaching to 11 other structures in the area. Currently, 11 personnel have been killed and 20 or more are still missing. SCP-015 is impossible to move and is contained on site. A gap of at least 6 feet needs to be maintained around the entire structure, containing it at all times, and no structures of any kind are to make contact with SCP-015's current containment structure. Exploration is permissible, but only in the team of 3, with full safety lines and GPS tracking. Any protrusions from SCP-015 are capped and sealed immediately, with the new site recorded and logged. No aggressive action is made with SCP-015. No hand or power tools are allowed anywhere inside. No repairs or maintenance are made anywhere on SCP-015.
SCP-1471. Object Class: Euclid. SCP-1...
Oh god damn. Son of a bitch, that scared the living shit out of me. I got this. I got this. This motherfucker ain't gonna scare me.
471 is a free 9.8 megabyte application for mobile devices named Mallow version 1.0.0. In online application stores, SCP-1471 has no listed developer and is somehow able to bypass the application approval process.
Son of a bitch. God damn. That was the video. This motherfucking keyboard just slid off my freaking desk. Why is this video zooming into this freaking thing? Oh my god. My heart is racing like it's nothing.
To go directly to distribution. It is also able to avoid removal by other program manager applications. After 1471 is installed, no icons or shortcuts are created for the application. It'll then begin to send the individual messages through text messaging every 3 to 6 hours. All images will contain SCP-1471-A, either within the background or foreground. SCP-1471-A appears as a large humanoid figure with a candid-like skull and black hair. During the first 24 hours following the installation of 1471, the mobile device will receive images taken at locations commonly frequented by the individual. After 72 hours, the mobile device will receive images of the individual in real time, with SCP-1471-A appearing within close proximity to the subject. Individuals with 90 hours of exposure to these continuous images will begin to briefly visualize.
Oh, hold on, man. Hold. Hell no, man. Oh, God damn. I'm really regretting this. Okay, I got this. If this video gets 5,000 likes, I am going to continue this video. This video is 2 hours long, man. I'm really getting scared. I am getting very scared. God damn.
SCP-1471-A within their peripheral vision, reflective surfaces, or a combination of the two. Continued exposure to SCP-1471 after this point will cause irreversible and sustained visualizations of 1471-A. Individuals at this stage have reported periodic attempts made by 1471-A to visually communicate with them, but fail to understand or comprehend these actions. Currently, the only known treatment to reverse its effect is to eliminate the individual's visual exposure to these images prior to 90 hours after installation. To date, no apparent hostile activity has been reported regarding 1471-A. All mobile devices that have SCP-1471 installed are confiscated and analyzed for any potential leads to other possibly affected devices. Afterwards, affected devices have their batteries removed, be assigned a designation, and placed in Storage Unit 91 at Research Site 45. All online application stores for mobile devices are monitored to prevent any inadvertent sales of SCP-1471. Suspected devices are targeted using self-uploading malware in order to disable the device until it can be seized by field agents.
SCP-401. Object Class Euclid. SCP-401 resembles an ordinary tree in form and function. However, human physiology is substitute for plant biology in the fulfillment of necessary processes. The trunk is supported by multiple vertebral columns woven together by tendons and muscles and coated by a layer of rough bone tissue also held together by flexible tendons. As one goes higher, the trunk will split repeatedly until there is a single vertebral column supporting the rest of the structure. At the base of the trunk are multiple human hearts which pump blood and nutrients through the roots and branches. The roots themselves are esophagi, protected by a layer of cartilage reminiscent of the trachea. At the end of each root is a fully formed upper and lower jaw, complete with muscles, lips, and the prehensile tongue first witnessed by agents in the field. The tongue seems to be used as a digging implement and as a snare for food, ranging from burrowing animals to edible fungi and plants. All of these roots ultimately lead to a single stomach. This, along with a fully functional, though unusually long, intestinal tract, work to absorb ingested nutrients. Solid waste is eliminated through a sphincteral orifice on the side of the trunk. No roots are found in the area immediately beneath this spot. The branches, as initial observations suggested, are human arms. They extrude themselves from the bony trunk but have no bark themselves. Some will split at the elbow so that they may have 2 or even 3 forearms. The palms of its hands all face upward, and the tip of each finger has a human eye growing from it. The iris of each eye is hazel, and dissection of the eyes shows that they are all myopic, though they do react to light stimuli as a normal eye would. Though the chemical process is not yet understood, the retinas carry on a form of photosynthesis which transforms carbon dioxide and water into oxygen and glucose. It is generally agreed that the eyes are myopic in order to prevent excessive damage to the retina from direct sunlight. Chemical analysis of the lungs shows that there is a higher oxygen content when SCP-401 exhales than when it inhales. During spring, SCP-401 will go into bloom. Though it is genetically a human male, it will grow female sexual organs. The vaginal openings are located on the palms of its hands, with canals extending 18 centimeters along each wrist to a bulge which contains a fully formed uterus and ovaries. 5 days after the formation of the organs, menstruation occurs, at which point male sexual organs begin to develop in their place over a period of 10 days. Once fully formed, they will remain for 1 day before they are shed and eaten by the roots. During this phase, SCP-401 will attack human females for the purpose of reproduction. SCP-401 is kept in an enclosed area of Site. Once a day, personnel locate at least 10 roots which should be fed a total of 15 liters of nutritional supplement and remove any solid waste produced. Female personnel do not enter the site at any time between March 15th and April 1st under any circumstances. SCP-401 was discovered near the French city of when agents responded to reports of the ground bleeding. Its discovery came about when agents were called upon reports of the ground bleeding, and on arrival, they found a mouth embedded in the soil, licking up the blood in the dirt with its elongated tongue. It was given SCP status and excavated from the area.